Hello, my name is Ash, and this is Ash's movies, and today we're going to be reviewing the 2025 film Fantastic Four: First Steps. Before we get started, I'd just like to say don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I make new videos. This is the first review of 2026. So for that, I'd just like to say hopefully all of you are having a good year so far. Yeah. There will be other videos coming out this week. I watched this, as you can see, in 2025, so on the 31st. If you can see that little review on Letterboxd. So the new thing we're going to be doing is telling you the Letterboxd rating as well, which will be a part of the IMDb and my rating for the movies. There's probably going to be a bit of a longer review because I'm going to be talking a bit more. So yeah, strap in for a good one. I watched this on the 1st of the 1st, 2026, January 1st. Fantastic Four: First Steps. So the cast of this movie was Pedro Pascal, Vanessa Kirby, Eben Moss, Bachrach. I don't know how to say that. Eben Moss, and Joseph Quinn. You may know Pedro Pascal from The Equalizer or Wonder Woman 84. Vanessa Kirby from Napoleon or The Sun. Eben Moss from Girls or The Punisher, and Joseph Quinn from Gladiator 2 or Warfare. The director of this film was Matt Shakman, I don't know how to say that, and the writer was Josh Friedman and Eric Persson. The IMDb rating for this movie is a 6.9 out of 10, and my rating for this movie was a 7.1 out of 10. I give this 4 stars on IMDb and a like. This is available on Prime Video and Disney Plus to stream. This is a space sci-fi superhero urban adventure action movie, rated 12 and made in 2025. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond, the Fantastic Four must defend Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus and his enigmatic space god, enigmatic herald, the Silver Surfer. This film was amazing. I loved the dynamic with the whole team and a bit fast pacing at times, but I also loved how the movie wasn't actually the origin story. And as well as the ending was great, the cast of the film was perfect. You should definitely watch this, and it's an absolute amazing watch. So for a first time watch for this movie, obviously I watched the other 3 Fantastic Four films as preparation for this movie. If you did, it was towards the start of 2025, I think it was, maybe April, I think it was, it might have been May, I don't know, but I had just moved house at the time, but we started watching the Fantastic Four movies then, and obviously I didn't watch this until the end of 2025, the actual end of 2025, which was the 31st of December. So I obviously probably should have watched them close to the time I planned on watching it, but if you can read the review, this is a really great movie. Not as good as Superman in my opinion, but still really good. Love the story of Franklin and the Fantastic Four. Love how they didn't show the origin of the Fantastic Four, because let's be real, we actually want to see who actually wants to see that. Given the and it also gives it an opportunity for another film. Regretting not watching this sooner. Amazing cast and director, loved the story, and the ending was amazing. So this was a really good and entertaining film. On the superhero ranking list for the films this year, this is probably in second place for me. Definitely better than Thunderbolts. Not as good as Superman though. Definitely better than Captain America: Brave New World. That's probably the worst superhero movie of the year, I'm gonna say. But this, as far as superhero movies come, and being the first Fantastic Four made by Marvel itself, well, like actually by Marvel and not you know, the older versions. This was actually a really good movie, and it did have some good aspects to it. And the fact that it's in the past, this movie as well, is what made this movie really great. So you didn't have the futuristic tech that you do now. Pedro Pascal, I thought he was a really good Mr. Fantastic, and you could actually his powers got demonstrated a bit better in this film. I felt Vanessa Kirby, her powers were a bit underused in the film, but she is also a great actress, so I thought she did great in the role. The Thing, Eben Moss was amazing as the Thing as well. I really enjoyed it's clobber. What time is it? It's clobbering time. And then Joseph Quinn. I'm pretty sure most people probably know him from Stranger Things. He's quite good in that show. I've only seen him in a few scenes because I have not actually watched Stranger Things, but yeah, he's great in this as well. And I do feel like his powers are actually shown as a better extent than, you know. And the Silver Surfer had a gender change in this film. The Silver Surfer is normally a male. In the original films, he was a male, and then in this film, she's actually a female. Silver Surfer is a female, which I felt was not needed to make the film better, but it did make the film better because the dynamic between the Silver Surfer and Johnny Storm, Joseph Quinn's character, was also really good in this film. A really good comedy and really good storyline overall. Towards the end of the film, I felt like it was a bit lacking in ideas because they kind of killed off Vanessa Kirby's character, but then they brought her back with the help of Franklin, which obviously, and also the end credit, I'm not going to spoil it, but obviously we can tell in the MCU now in the future, and obviously in 2026 we've got Doomsday coming out, which I will do a video at some point telling you all my most anticipated films of 2026. Obviously we've got a lot of obviously in the end credit of the scene we can tell that Franklin's going to be an important part of the Doomsday and Secret Wars fight, which is good to see as well. So yeah, this was a great film, really, really comic book accurate film as well, which I did like the outfit, the costumes they wore as well, which was good, and Herbie was a good addition as well from the original animated series, which I haven't watched, but I'm definitely going to watch soon. So yeah, that's everything for today. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to comment the word first below for a shout out in the next video.